Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to the Blackwell Convergence. In the last episode, Rosa confronted the Meltzer brothers on the fact that their company became very wealthy because 3 men died. And they got very defensive about this, which I personally find quite interesting. We also got the password to Charles's email account, so let's take a look. What is he hiding? We want to log out and Charles M. Scooter.
Charles doesn't get a lot of emails, it seems. There's just a bunch of names in his inbox. Frank Lyons, John Goldwater, Claude Erden. Joey, look at this. It's like a hit list of everyone who was killed by the Countess.
So Charlie was writing about each of the victims. I knew there was something fishy about that place. Come on, let's go back there and talk to him.
What on earth do we say?
Think of something, kid. History is repeating itself, and I don't... What was that?
Oh.
It looks like his inbox is being updated.
New email. Oh.
My name. That's my name.
That son of a... Mess with us, Willie.
He just marked me. I'm next.
Look, don't worry. She might not come right away. We have time to plan.
Do we? She's a ghost. Yeah, she could just appear.
You killed Claude. And the others.
I did not kill. I healed them.
Cannon, we've heard this song before. Just back away, real slow-like.
I only want to help.
I think we've had about enough of your help, lady. Back off, kid. I'm ready this time.
I have to help her. Just let me help her.
Oh, yeah? Help yourself to this.
Oh! Oh god, we've got a ghost fight!
Joey, are you alright?
Just peachy. Get out of here, will ya?
Okay, fuck it. Run away. Run the fuck away. God, she's got yellow eyes. Trash, it's a new door. There has to be a reason for that.
Where is she? She
Yes.
isn't far. I can sense her.
You think I'm telling you?
Where?
Well, I know for sure she's not through that door behind you.
Aha! Okay. Oh god, oh god, what do we do? We can't go too far away from Joey, that's the thing.
No place to go. I can't run away unless Joey comes with me, and Joey's the only thing holding her back.
Exactly.
Come on, Rosa. Auntie did it 30 years ago, so can you.
Oh, the picture.
I wish you were here, Auntie. I really do.
That's far enough, sister.
Joey, leave it.
Leave it like hell.
Oh god, can we... Yeah, use it. Oi.
Hey, look at this.
Who? That's... I wanted to help her.
And look where it got you. You think anyone appreciates your help?
No. No!
Oh! Oh, wow. Madam, you can do that? You can just bring me here?
How did we end up here?
I have brought you here. You are safe now. I have saved you.
Saved me? What do you mean saved
Oh god, are we
me?
dead?
What did you do?
I mean, we can't be dead.
Joey,
There were 2 more
did
games.
you kill me? Am I dead?
I don't know. Lady, I suggest you start talking.
There is nothing to say. You are safe now, both of you.
My dear, you carry on so.
You. It's you.
Called
I've
it.
been looking for you for so long. Why did you leave me?
My poor host, you cast me out. You broke our bond. It's too late to repair it.
What? No. Why would I do that?
Your mind is so broken that you do not remember. My, you are a mess. You don't even know your own name, Countess, indeed. Regardless, it is time for this to end.
End? Is there an end?
For you, there can be, if you let me.
I trust you, Madeline. I always
Madeline.
trust you.
Rosangela Blackwell, Joseph Malone, it is a pleasure to finally meet you. I'm sorry it had to be under such unpleasant circumstances.
Unpleasant is right. Who are you?
My name is Madeline, and a long time ago, I was this poor soul's spirit guide. She corrupted our bond, and I'm afraid the damage to both of us was quite severe. Can you help us? Can you help us end this cycle of death?
I still don't trust this lady. I do not. I get bad vibes. I get really bad vibes from her. Here's the thing. The Countess can't disagree with her. We are only having this woman's version of events because the Countess is so mentally unstable that she can't agree or disagree. At the same time, how do I put this? I feel like the Countess has always been honest. She has always told the truth. Her truth maybe wasn't correct, like she thought that she was helping people. I'm not killing people, I'm helping them. She genuinely believed that. She wasn't lying. She wasn't, oh, I know I'm killing people, but I'm gonna lie about it. She genuinely believed that she was helping people. She has always been honest. She has always told the truth in as much as she understood. So compared to this lady who's been mysterious and has been like, oh, go to sleep, we'll meet again. Hi, I'm making another appearance, but go to sleep. Like,
Who are you?
As I said, my name is Madeline, and a long time ago, I was a spirit guide to the woman you know as the Countess. We were bonded, much like you and your guide are, but much has changed, and time is short. Will you help us?
Please let me ask these questions.
I know you.
I have been trying to reach you in your dreams. At long last, I am able to manifest myself here, but time is short. Will you help us?
We've got some questions first.
Yes, I'm sure you do, but time is short. Will you help us?
Yes, I'll help you.
We don't
I
have a
much choice. She's killed me.
Killed you? No. She left you quite unharmed. But regardless, there is no time to waste. Come with me. Now just relax.
Hey, what's the big idea? All right, you. Talk. Where are they?
The pattern. They're going to fix the pattern.
Talk sense, will ya?
The source. Cut off the source and the pattern will revert.
Why do I bother? Great. Trapped on another plane of existence with the Countess of Crazyville. They better know what they're doing.
I'm afraid I don't, buddy. Ooh.
Hey, what happened? How did you do that?
This is where the link originates.
Link?
The bond between your Countess and her hosts. Part of her is trapped here. You must remove it.
Okay, I can figure this out.
For the upteenth time, I have no money for your fund.
Show some pity. At least lend us a cigarette.
Ahem, I believe we got company.
Ah. Miss, could you perhaps spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
Hello, you two. Joseph Mitchell. What a nice surprise. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. My name is Joseph Ferdinand Gould. I am graduate of Harvard magna cum difficultate and chairman of the board of Wheel and Woe Incorporated. In exchange for a drink, I'll recite a poem, deliver a lecture, argue a point, or take off my shoes and imitate a seagull. I prefer gin, but beer will do.
I've been hearing a lot about you lately.
My reputation precedes me.
Okay, good for you, buddy. Good for you.
I saw your portrait in the Minetta.
The Minetta. Yes, I'm quite famous there, you know.
I gathered.
It's all thanks to Mitchell, of course. The Joe Gould Fund filled its coffers nicely when he wrote his article.
What are you doing here?
I don't quite know myself. We've all got to be someplace. As I understand it, I was mentally linked to my old friend, the Countess. I wish I'd known. It explains everything that my work was trying to prove.
Okay, so you did actually know the Countess.
Your work.
I have had many callings. I studied the seagulls of the world and learned their language. I spent months measuring the heads of 1,000 Chippewa Indians. But before I died, I was putting to paper the most important literary work known to man, the oral history of our time. It was a compilation of the conversations of the city, overheard in bars, subways, street corners, and diners. Put together and studied properly, it would have revolutionized everything.
Okay.
How would it have revolutionized everything?
We were all connected, every single one of us. But how? Think of the ramifications if we found out.
It sounds like quite an undertaking.
It was my life's work.
Okay, so... Because I believe Joe Gould to be the guy who got strangled in the bar. The thing that Joseph Mitchell said in the last game. I wrote about a guy in a bar, and then I found out he was strangled. Then I wrote about Isaac Brown, and then he was strangled, and then Mavis Wilcox, and all of that. So this guy, Joe Gould, he actually knew the Countess. He had this connection with her, and I'm guessing maybe this was when she still had the spirit guide, so she wasn't, I guess, cut off from herself. That's how I'm gonna word it. So she wasn't mentally unstable. Then at some point the Countess loses her spirit guide. All she has is Joe Gould. However, if I remember correctly, Joe Gould never wrote his oral history down. He never wrote it down, and as such he never killed anyone. Joe Gould is interviewed by Joseph Mitchell, so the bond passes to Joseph Mitchell, and she kills... I'm pointing at my screen like you can see me. I should be gesturing with my mouse. So, yeah, they sit down for their interview. The bond transfers to Mitchell, and when he writes the article, Joe Gould gets strangled by the Countess. Then, obviously, Isaac, Mavis, he never writes again. And then when he dies, the bond passes over to Charles, and maybe Charles, he writes an email about either Frank or the Goldwater guy. He dies, and then Charles realizes, oh shit, I can write these emails to myself, and these people magically die. Okay, so Charles is an asshole.
How did you know the Countess?
We met in a diner like this one. We'd often spend a week or two walking along the docks to discuss seagulls. She had many interesting theories on seagull linguistics. Then, one day, she disappeared. But a link had already formed between us. It's everything my oral history was trying to prove, that we were all linked.
The Countess is killing people.
Murder? No, I refuse to believe that. She couldn't hurt a fly.
Yeah, it's because she doesn't realize she's hurting people. She thinks she's helping people.
Why is she called the Countess?
That's what she chooses to call herself. Far be it for me to tell her otherwise.
The name doesn't seem strange to you?
When you lived a life like mine, you take people at face value. Who cares about names? I once knew another fellow without a name. Called himself the Deacon.
Buddy! Seriously?
The Deacon? You knew the Deacon?
Oh yes, he was this gloomy career drunk. One summer night while sitting in a doorway of the Bowery, he caught the scent of sulfur. He looked up and saw the devil himself standing over him.
It is our
Since
Deacon.
that night he believed he lost his soul. Not the most charitable drinking companion, if I may say so.
No, he wouldn't be.
You knew him?
Sort of.
Fancy that.
What's your connection to Joseph Mitchell?
Ah, Mitchell, my benefactor. He made me quite famous, you know. But my goodwill only extends so far.
Why's that?
A cigarette. He has them. He won't give me one. It's demeaning to have to beg for one measly cigarette.
Okay.
You want a cigarette?
Yes, I want a cigarette. It's a disgrace that I should have to beg for one.
Fair.
I'd like to read the oral history.
And I'd like you to, but I'm afraid it belongs to the ages now.
There was also the problem of it never existing in the first place.
Of course it existed, only not on paper. It was over 3 million words, 3 times the size of the Holy Bible. The work transcended mere parchment and ink.
What about those essays you published in the dial?
A passing fancy, nothing more.
You wrote essays?
for the now-defunct Dial magazine. I still have the originals. Do you want to see?
Sure.
I'd like to see that essay.
Here you go.
It appears to be an essay about insanity, but the handwriting is so awful I can barely make it out. Just as well. I don't have time to read all this stuff.
Okay. With coffee rings. Insanity is a topic of particular interest to me, despite my theory that people with strong willpower and it's actually somewhat easier to read if you really squint your eyes, and a something of humor that go off their nuts. I almost have first-hand information about it. There have been times when the black mood something on me. Oh god. I want to read this. Every bit of something that oh god. No, I can't. I've tried. I'm done.
This handwriting makes my eyes water, but I think it's an essay about insanity. I don't think it's important.
Okay.
Here you go.
Always glad to share.
Okay, and Mr. Mitchell, good to see you again.
Hello. You're Joseph Mitchell, aren't you?
I believe you have the better of me, Miss
Blackwell. Rosangela Blackwell.
Blackwell, huh? I might have known.
Yeah, Auntie Lauren met you.
You met my auntie.
Your auntie, yes. I do see a slight resemblance. I did warn her to leave well enough alone, but she was determined. Let's hope that you can do some good here.
I remember when we first encountered the Countess in this game, she looked at Rosa and said, "It's you, after all this time." I wonder if she thought that we were Lauren. And then it was seeing a picture of Lauren and then seeing us and realizing, oh no, you aren't the same person.
What are you doing here?
We are echoes, leftovers, if you will. We were linked to the Countess when we were alive. When we died, part of ourselves got trapped here.
So you're not a ghost?
Not fully. I'm not sure what I am. I remember living, I remember dying, but I don't feel like Joseph Mitchell. All I know is that when I thought of death, an eternity with Joe Gould was the last thing on my mind.
Okay.
What is your connection to the Countess?
I don't know. I never met the woman. Joe Gould was the one who knew her. He had a special bond with her, apparently. But somehow, he passed it on to me when he died. Next thing I knew, I was murdering people by writing about them. There was no choice. I had to stop writing.
Okay, so maybe Joe Gould wasn't the guy in the bar? Or maybe he got choked to death, but by a completely separate person. Like, it wasn't the Countess, it was, I don't know, a person who hated the homeless, and they choked him to death. And then that imprinted on the Countess, and that's why she chokes people? Maybe that's what happened.
I studied some of your work in journalism school.
Now that's just foolish. I was a relic, even before I died. The city I wrote about has long since evolved and changed into something completely different. But that's New York City, isn't it? Wouldn't be New York if it stayed the same year to year.
I'm sorry you had to stop writing.
So am I. But what else could I do? Let innocent people die? No, I don't regret the choice I made. Not for one moment.
Did you know Charles Meltzer?
Yes, I did. He worked at the New Yorker back in the late 70s. He would come into my office and ask about the old days, and I was happy to tell him. I knew he would never cut it as a reporter, but he had a very keen, analytical mind. I almost forgot all about him, but it appeared a link formed between us, nonetheless. When I died, my connection to the Countess passed on to him.
Yeah, and now he's killing people.
Charles Meltzer is using the Countess to kill people.
By accident?
No,
Nope.
on purpose. He sent her after me.
Now, that's a shame. I'm aware that through my actions I killed a few people, but I could forgive myself for it, since I was unaware of what I was doing. But many times I thought to myself, I have a weapon, it's untraceable, nobody knows about it. I could use it, but I did not. I was tempted, but I did not. Not once. You have to stop, Charles. Break this link, destroy this place. No more innocents should have to die.
Yeah, absolutely.
How do I break this link?
I wish I knew. I'm afraid all this is a bit beyond me.
Why did you write about Joe Gould?
He's a fascinating man. Intolerable company, but fascinating. He exemplified everything about New York at the time. Its artistic expression, its frustration, its joy and heartbreak. His oral history, or the idea of it, energized the work of dozens of writers and intellectuals. But the more I got to know him, the less I wanted to be around him.
Eccentrics are like that. They're intriguing people, but when you have to spend, days, weeks, months, years living with them, it becomes pretty hard, I think.
Did you ever read Joe Gould's oral history?
That, it never existed. Or if it did, Mr. Gould never shared it with anyone, which amounts to the same thing.
You know why I never wrote it down. People would have died.
You didn't stop telling people you were writing it, did you?
What could I say? The truth? They would have chucked me in a loony bin.
Does that imply that he knew that the Countess would kill people? Because he literally just said that he couldn't imagine her killing anyone. She was harmless. She couldn't hurt a fly. Maybe he meant that metaphorically. I'm not too sure anymore.
Why don't you give him a cigarette?
When you give that man a cigarette or a drink, he likes to talk. And the only subject Joe Gould likes to talk about, at length, is Joe Gould. And the only person for him to talk to is me. So, I do not give him a cigarette.
Would you give him a cigarette if I spoke to him for you?
I might. If you can get him away from me, I might. But we can't leave this diner, and the door to that kitchen is locked.
Can't you just float through the wall?
Believe me, I've tried that. It doesn't work. Not here.
Okay.
Thanks for talking, Mr. Mitchell. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Miss Blackwell.
No worries. Let's see what we have. A clock? No, I want to...
There are no hands on that clock. I guess that's supposed to be symbolic. I'm a long way from home.
Yeah, we are. And we just have the door.
Looks like the door to the kitchen.
You said it was locked, Mr. Mitchell?
Locked.
The paperclip. He had a paperclip with his essays.
Mr. Gould?
She returns. Say, can you spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
I'm afraid I'm a little short.
Fair enough.
Can I see your essays,
I'd like
please?
to see that essay.
Here you go.
Aha!
I don't think he'll miss this.
Now, hopefully, Rosa,
Here you go.
Always glad to share.
you have learned from your mistakes with Frank's
Looks like
door.
the door to the kitchen.
Oh, excuse me. Use this. Nice. Oh. There's the whispering again.
Easy. What's that noise?
Can you... There we go. Yeah, it's the ovens. They're the only thing we can interact
That
with.
oven is closed. That oven is closed. That oven is closed.
Okay, well, do you want to look at them?
There's nothing in here. That's weird.
Oh.
There's a strange glow coming from inside.
Hello?
There's a strange glow coming from inside. Hello? Is someone in there?
She comes.
Who are you?
Part of a whole. Left behind. Safe here. Leave me.
Okay.
Are you the Countess?
Countess, one of my names. Yes. I no longer live, but part of me remains. Leave me.
Yeah, I think we need
I
you.
need to take you out of here.
No. Safe here. Warm here. I stay in warm places.
Okay.
Cold out there.
I'm guessing we can't even attempt.
My hand goes right
Yeah.
through it.
No. Too cold. I will survive here and save fire. Leave me.
Okay.
Well, see ya. I'm talking to an oven.
Yes, you are.
A sound
Hello.
idea. I'm sure it made more sense than most people I know. So this is the kitchen. Such a bare and emotionless place. Not even a bottle of ketchup.
The horror. All good kitchens should
For
have
a ghost
ketchup.
door, it was pretty solid.
But now that they've separated, we can get the cigarettes. Cigarettes are warm.
Mr. Mitchell,
Yes,
Yep.
Gould has left the room.
I see. Thank you for that.
Have you reconsidered giving him a cigarette?
I suppose I have been a little hard on the man. Here, I don't smoke anymore anyway. Give him the whole pack.
Good stuff.
The oven in the kitchen is talking.
Is it now?
This doesn't surprise you.
Miss, look where we are. I stopped being surprised ages ago.
Yeah, we are in a diner on an asteroid.
Thanks for talking, Mr.
In the
Mitchell.
middle of
I'll see
space.
what I can do.
Thank you, Miss Blackwell.
That isn't literal space, it's like some kind of metaphorical space. The oven talking is the least surprising thing. Have some cigarettes.
Joseph Mitchell wanted you to have this.
Ah, nice contribution to the Joe Gould Fund.
I don't suppose.
That's Joe Gould.
Whoopsie.
Mr. Gould,
She returns. Say, can you spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
I'm afraid I'm a little short.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I don't suppose you could give us a cigarette.
Liking your cigarette?
It's delightful. Here, feel free to join me.
Thanks, but I don't smoke.
You might as well keep it. When a man is rich, he can afford to be generous.
Thank you. And do you have anything to say about the oven?
Does something about that oven look strange to you?
Nothing about my life has ever made sense. Why should an oven be any different?
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Sure. Things to do, people to see, I understand.
Thank you. Now then. How do you
Is
feel about
warm
this?
enough?
Warmth, safety. The flame will carry me. Thank you.
Whoa, shit.
That sounds ominous.
Yeah, it does. Oh. Oh, God. Mr. Mitchell? Because I like you.
I can't explain it, but I have the feeling that my time in this place is ending.
I'm breaking the link. It'll all be over soon.
Over, yes. I can't say that I ever understood any of this, but I do know one thing. Gould was right. We are connected. Every single person on the planet. It's a pattern so complex that we can't even begin to understand it. So don't try to understand it. Gould tried, and he lived a miserable life. Just live, and be happy in living. Anyhow, you best get gone. You got a job to finish.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mitchell. Let's leave. Let's get out before this place breaks down around us.
This place is starting to fade.
That's good, right? Once this place is gone, the link is gone too. The killing will stop.
This means something to you, the killing.
She killed someone right in front of me. I want to stop that from happening again.
Imagine that. Genuine heart. Your predecessor was not graced with such compassion.
Predecessor? Do you mean Lauren? My Auntie Lauren?
We should not stay here. This place will soon cease to be. Come.
I also don't like how she talks about Lauren, because I liked Lauren. There goes the diner.
It's broken! The bond is broken! I'm free!
Way to go, Red.
My head. I understand everything.
Everything?
I hurt people.
Yes, that was you. But look, whatever happened, it's done. You can't do anything about it now. It's time for you to move on.
No, this should not have happened. He will not kill again.
Hey!
Oh.
It's about time you got back here. What did you guys do?
I did it, Joey. I broke the bond.
Yeah, you broke it all right, and our friend just blew.
She did not enter the white light?
No.
Oh, that is a problem. She has free will and is loose in the world. With the power she has, who knows what damage she can cause.
Great, just great. I don't know who you are, lady, and I don't care. But just leave the spook work to us, okay?
I have little choice in the matter. I am bound to this plane. What happens next is up to you.
Wait!
Let's get out of here.
So I am running out of time, however, I don't think I have much of this
Whoa,
game left.
A little dizzy.
Careful, kid. You've never been under for that long.
At least I'm alive.
Yeah, everything's peachy. There's a killer ghost on the loose, and it's our fault.
But we broke the link. She doesn't have to kill anymore.
But she wants to.
You want to tell her that?
She's pissed.
Who would she want to kill anyway?
Charles.
I think she's going to kill Charlie Meltzer.
Oh, him. The guy who wants me dead.
Yeah, ironic as all get out. We'll sort it out later. Let's get going.
Yep, let's head on out.
You coming?
It's about time. Let's scram.
I want to add, I don't trust what Madeline said. Also, the game has gone quiet, which freaks me out a little bit. She didn't enter the white light. She was banking on, oh, I'm sane now. I'm just gonna fly away. La 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 la. That I don't trust her.
The door's open.
Oh, jeez.
This can't be good.
Oh no. We're too late.
You stay back.
Paul, what happened?
Charles, something took him. I've never seen anything like it.
What happened?
The roof. She took him to the roof.
Let's go. There was a stairway down the hall.
So people can see the Countess.
Did Charles really kill people?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know. I swear I didn't know.
I believe him. I think he was just kind of the idiot
Give me
brother.
one reason why I should spare you.
Please, I'm not a killer.
Yeah, you are.
I had no idea you were real.
I am as real as death.
I thought it was just wishful thinking.
And just what are you wishing for now, false guide?
Hey!
Don't interfere. For over 50 years I've been a slave to false guides, but none have been more corrupt and pitiful than this one.
Haven't you killed enough?
I was just a tool. This man is the hand that wielded it. He used it against you. You want to spare his life? I have killed countless innocents and my hands are stained with their blood. If I must kill, let it be one who deserves it. False guide, It is time to reap what you sow.
No, please.
Madam, no. Oh, Stammer, get up.
I think I found something of yours.
What? What is that?
It's a part of you, isn't it?
It was torn from me so long ago.
Here.
Just like Lauren did.
I cannot. I am not the same person I once was.
Hey, we've all changed, and sometimes we just have to accept it. Now, why don't you take a hold of this and we can finish it?
You are the most guilty of all.
Oh.
What?
You know what you did.
Hey, get off! What are you talking about?
My
Oh.
death.
That was self-defense.
You must be held accountable.
Oh, God.
Now you've done it. You might have had it bad before, but now you're on my turf.
Something is different about you. You're wrong. Everything about you is wrong.
You don't know the half of it.
I want to know what she's talking about. Get this tie. Get it. Okay. Can we yoink her? We can't. Oh, yoink!
Oof! Gotcha. Joey, not working.
Of course it's not. She's too strong for you. What do you think you're doing?
No, I've got
To
this.
save your butt.
Can we? Oh, bounce
Get
her.
away from her. No, that's not what I meant to happen. Wake up, Red. Damn it, wake up.
Don't worry, we've got this. We've got this.
This place. The light. I remember.
Just head towards it.
I went through once, and I was dragged back. It hurt. It hurt so much.
The link brought you back, but it's gone now. You understand? You're free. You don't have to hurt anyone anymore.
My mind is so broken. But here, everything is so clear. That man, Meltzer, he lives?
Yes, we stopped you before you could kill him.
Is that justice? I wonder. He is a murderer. He will find ways to kill again. But you are right. It is no longer my concern.
What do you mean?
Live your life. Help the lost spirits of the world. Let nothing deter you.
This work is more important than you will ever know. Goodbye, and good luck.
Wake up, will ya? Wake up! I'm not spending 20 years over another hospital bed. I'm not. Get up or I'll kill you, you hear?
Damn, Joey!
Thank God. You okay?
Fine. She's gone.
Gone? You sure?
Yeah, she went through the light. She's gone.
Good. Then I just got one question for you. What the hell were you thinking? I thought you were... Never mind what I thought. That was really stupid.
Yeah, stupid. I only saved your life.
I don't have a life to save. You only risked your own.
Joey, I'm soaking wet. And Charles needs an ambulance. If I'm getting a lecture, I'll listen to it at home.
This isn't over.
Yeah, it is. You know it is.
No, this is crazy.
It's the only way.
Why change what isn't broken?
But it is. We can't keep blundering around like we have.
We stopped a killer ghost today. I wouldn't call that blundering.
It was pure luck. We just happened to run into her while doing something else.
So?
So think of what we could accomplish if people knew about us. People should seek us out, not the other way around.
What do you want to do? Put up a billboard in Times Square?
No, we've got a special place nowadays. A place where you can talk about all sorts of crazy things and it's accepted as normal.
What's
The
that?
internet!
The internet.
What, that computer box? No way.
Look, I've trusted you so far, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Then trust me. Just this once.
If we end up in a padded room, I'm going to make your life a living hell. You know that.
Sure. Come on, pull up a chair. I'll show you what I have in mind.
Falling away from the world that I've known, keeping me safe here and calling it home. I cry to heaven, die each day I move on. Or do I belong? Illuminate my ending sky, sink into my mirror. I look into the night's dark light, and I can see into forever. The softer the cages, the harder to feel. The deeper the well goes, the harder to heal. I cry to heaven when I lie awake. I try to hope the
The link is gone, but I still remain. How long have I been here, trapped between worlds? The others could not help me. Perhaps this new one will. She is just beginning to come into her power. I just hope she is strong enough when the time comes.
And there we go. That was the Blackwell Convergence. I still don't trust Madeline. That little after credits scene did not settle those nerves. Like I said, I just get bad vibes from her. I don't like how mysterious and coy she's being. It sets my teeth on edge. I really like that the Countess came back. I found it really interesting what she said at the end there about Joey being something a little bit different. There's something unique about him. I really want to know what she meant. Also, I do kind of get where she was coming from when she was like, you're to blame more than anyone else because, you know, but for Lauren and Joey killing her, there was only so much the Countess could do. But as a ghost, she could wreak considerably more havoc than she could as a living old woman. I really like the Blackwell Convergence. I think Unbound is still my favourite. I was really taken with Lauren, but I think I enjoyed this more than Legacy. Not that Legacy was bad or anything, Legacy was setting a lot of things up. Like, there wasn't really an antagonist to Legacy, I would say. Don't get me wrong, I liked Legacy, but I think it spent a lot of time setting up the series and setting up the characters, and it was a good start, it was a strong start. But with Blackwell Unbound, because you're jumping into an established series, they can kind of take more risks and do more stuff. My one gripe is the one bug I face, but really that's the only negative experience I have had with the entire Blackwell series so far. One bug in the third game. Like, I think that's pretty good. I'm very intrigued to see where the Blackwell Deception will take us, which is what we will be playing in the next episode. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.